Greetings to everybody. Indeed, I am very happy to meet you all for reflecting the passage 24th June. This passage is taken from the Gospel, Mark chapter 1, verses 40 to 45. In this passage, we witness a powerful conversation or encounter between Jesus and a leper. The leper approaches Jesus, beseeching him and expressing faith in his ability to heal, saying, "If you will, you can make me clean." This plea reveals the leper's trust in Jesus' authority and willingness to help. Moved with compassion, Jesus responds with both words and action. He reaches out and touches the leper, an act that goes beyond societal norms, since lepers were considered unclean and untouchable. Jesus declares, "I will be clean." And immediately the leprosy leaves the man, restoring him to wholeness. This passage offers several points for reflection. First one, we see the compassion and willingness of Jesus to heal those who approach him with faith. His touch brings restoration and transformation, symbolizing his power to cleanse not only physical ailments but also spiritual impurity. Jesus' response challenges us to approach him with trust, believing that he can bring healing and renewal to our lives. Second, the leper's disobedience raises questions about our own response to God's work in our lives. Although the man was instructed to keep silent, he instead chose to spread the news, leading to certain consequences. This reminds us of the importance of obedience and discernment in responding to God's guidance. It encourages us to reflect on whether we prioritize God's plans over our own desires and whether we follow His instructions even when they seem difficult or counterintuitive. Finally, the passage highlights the ever increasing popularity of Jesus and the growing demand for his presence and healing. This serves as a reminder that Jesus' power and grace extend beyond any boundaries and that he is accessible to all who seek him earnestly. Overall, these verses reminds of God's compassion, His authority to heal, and the significance of obedience and faith in our relationship with Him. They invite us to approach Jesus with our needs and trust in His ability to bring about transformation in our lives. My dear listeners, we have to have compassion, we have to have trust in God, we have to obey His words. These are the three things that we keep in our life so that we will be successful in our life. Thank you for listening to me.